now? You good? Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, chill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But just a pastry, you know, I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah, it's small, you know, but it's supposed to go.
This is very weird because this is the room I was born in. The exact room. Nothing much about it changed. Um, in Jamaica, a lot of things is not maintained, but this was our family home. Um, you know, my grandma, the hall, everything. This is still home. You know, they say that home is where the heart is, and it's kind of weird that some people come to Jamaica just come back to when they come to be a tourist. When I come here, I come back to my roots, and I love every minute of it. The rough, the good, the in between. I love all of it. This breadfruit tree's been here way before I was born. The ackee tree just the same. My granddad used to sit and swing under that ackee tree. His hammock used to be just out there. You know, it's kind of weird. The standpipe pipe there has been the same since I was a child. Those pines, my grandma gave me suckers of them to plant, and I've planted them in my yard, at my house, and they're spreading. They're really good. So humble beginnings. This is where I'm from. So, you know, journeying on, coming back to Jamaica. You know, I'm no stranger here. My history is here. My neighbors are still here, and I get on with every one of them. And family's here. You know, it's just that my grandparents have passed on now, but I'm here and I'm a represent. So as I go through, we will document it and we will post, and I can share my journey with you. Basically, I'm gonna re-track my history from what memory serves. So I'm here by the bridge. This bridge used to lead to Surge Island. This bridge we used to come under, it used to be the deepest water I know. And the walls over there, my cousins used to climb, carry me down on their back and take me to the river. So just gonna go closer to the river and have a look. This used to be where the school used to come to do sports. I used to stand under the tent because I can't run, jump, skip or nothing. So looking from the outside in, it's well maintained. So yeah, childhood memories. I wasn't allowed
Feel
to
like
be. My cousins would come and swim, Chris, and he wasn't allowed either. Come with his eyes red. And Mama used to be like, Ethan, this is some river.
Wait, Mummy.
Ethan.
I'm thinking of my slipped up.
No, you can walk. It's good. Come,
I don't want to get my work on.
come. No, because the stones now. Walking it. The swamp. Here used to be just like real deep, blue deep. So, because I wasn't allowed to come, I don't know how to swim as an adult now. So, yeah. So, right here on my right, my Auntie P, Cameron's, that's where we grew up, you know, going church, meeting my cousins at the lane, and just going down. So, yeah, my Auntie P. So I think everybody in the community had played a part in my upbringing. Because as majority know, Mom went to England, so my aunties, my grandma, my grandfather played a major role in my upbringing, and I think they've done an amazing job. So that was Mr. Face's gas station, now Unipet. He was a good friend of my dad's. So a lot of things have changed, a lot of buildings have changed. On my left is Seaforth Primary School over there. My school. That school structure me in so many ways. It was amazing. I built some good friendships. Only hold on to one or two, but yeah, it was good for me. This is in the square. So my daddy, being the type of man that he is, I used to go to this store on the bar on my left, and I would eat anything I want. Literally, I was spoiled. I would eat anything I want, and then my dad would pay for it whenever. And then there used to be another restaurant somewhere below right here where the truck is now. And when I tell you I was a foodie, it wasn't no joke. Because I got away with it, so I just did it. But you know, Seaforth, history in Seaforth is a lot. I think my dad set the tone, and I just run along with it. My mom was a bad dressmaker up here as well, so a lot of people knew her, the school teachers and all of that. Growing up, most of this wasn't here. On my right was a Chinese supermarket. I guess Louis or something. I guess they're closed now. So as I go along, the market would be on my left, which is no longer there. I used to eat till my belly wanna burst, because every old lady wanna give me something because of my grandma. So you know, it was really, really nice. That used to be where the meat to the back, where the butchers were. So coming around now, like on my left, my right right here, that's my cousin's supermarket. So yeah, and going down, the library, Miss Imo used to get ice cream. This is now the post office, but the post office had moved from close to the police station to the right here. So there's the post boxes and everything. That's the library, which is still remains the same. So this is where the post office used to be, just right here. And the police station. So yeah, right across from the police station used to be my friend Keita, Aisha. Their store used to be along here. So Mr. Ferguson office used to be there. There was a payphone, a phone box, and then Aisha used to be there. You know, we're still best friends. So yeah, she used to be there. We went to school together, grew up together, separated in teenage, came back in adult. So it's quite nice. Yeah, all of these little streets. I don't really know this little bit right here. But my pastor, Mr. and Mrs. Coburn, and the Lawrences came from right here. Mr. Coburn used to be a photographer. Mrs. Coburn used to be a teacher. Right over here. This upstairs wasn't there then, but yeah. It used to be nice. Real nice. So yeah, these are new. I don't know all of this. So those stuff is new. I used to walk from right up the square, come all the way down here for church. So the church has changed. The position from where it was has changed. So on my right, that's my church. Church of God Seventh Day. It's still my church. They're working on it now, but it's extended and they've done a lot of work to it since then. So all my life, like Uncle Roy used to be the supervisor, and then I think when I left as a young girl and left the country, he became the manager. For many years, I think a lot of people, you know, remember him. He's passed on now for 5 years, but yeah, this is where we used to get tin mango, tin jackfruit, tin ackee, tin this, tin that, everything that's tin. Right, so this is a clinic, and I think some of the nurses is still the same that's been there. The scheme look really nice. I like it. So on my left here, this is where my Uncle Bertie used to be. It's all refurbished differently. Everything is done differently. New houses gone up beside it and all that. So he's now passed as well. But this is where I used to come a lot to eat a lot. You know, yeah, food was always ready. You know, Ali Raja used to always be in the kitchen, and dal, rice, roti, something was always ready to eat. The fire was always active. So that was one thing. You know, the elderlies used to take care of us, and I appreciate that. And coming out of here now, I used to walk down this road, and from this road I used to go up to York Hill. That was my choice though. My dad didn't like me walking anywhere. My mom was, but yeah, I used to like to walk because I see more. There were some bad dogs over this yard. So I'll go up York Hill one day and document the journey. I went up there the other day, but it was night. But yeah, I'll revisit so that you guys can see. But you know, as a child, everything was just so far. And then growing up as an adult now, everything just seems so close together. It's kind of weird, because I know that journeys used to take me hours, and now it takes like a couple of minutes, and that's not driving, that's even walking. So you know, I enjoy it a lot more now being an adult. The church here on the left, that's Miss Chin Church. Mr. and Mrs. Chin, I think they're still alive. They had the supermarket in Seaforth when I was young. But Miss Chin used to be my basic school teacher. We had such a great relationship. You know, when she came to Seaforth and they were building the house and they had the supermarket, I used to get just about anything I wanted. Like when I went in that store, I'll get some cheese, some this, some that, you know, because mom wasn't here. So I think, you know, the community or everybody who loved us, just to, you know, just give us something, and I appreciated that. So yeah, Miss Chin was one of them ones that nurtured me as a young girl, and kind of set the tone as well, because her background was different, and you know, her outlook on life was different. So her house is right here, on the left, and she's, you know, she's a good woman. I haven't seen her for the last couple of times I've been. Maybe I saw her 2018, but yeah, it's kind of yeah, it's nice. Did I see her 2018? I saw her, but I can't remember specifically the year. So now we're just gonna drive down through Bottom York. The road is real bad, dusty, messy, potholes everywhere. But yeah, so we'll pick up from there. So right here is the school I attended in 1988 for half a day. They did half a day, morning shift, evening shift, because Seafort Primary had issues from the Hurricane Gilbert. So I remember coming here to school, and my classroom was the second room right here, and the principal's office was right there. So I guess now things have changed a little bit, and the office is right here. So this is part of my history. So back in the days, this used to be Mark Bay College, which is now Mark Bay Primary. So yeah, name change and all. I guess the structure, you know, quality of work is still the same. Good teachers, just the same. So good days. Mountain in Senan with the boys, just having a look around. Intended to do some zip lining and some what do you call it, bobsledge, but they closed, so we're just having a look around and come back another day. So we will document it when we come back another day.